Hello everybody, Pink Bunny Girl 43 here, and welcome to day 19 of Pinktober. Today's prompt is to recreate a past piece of your own artwork. We decided for ourselves that it would be fun to recreate a past speed paint of ours all the way back from 2017 from Princess's Week of Speed Paints. She was the second warrior cat that we've ever made a week of speed paints for, just following Smudge. And we had a lot of fun making her speed paints. But that was 3 years ago. I can't believe how fast time flies. I remember when we made this speed paint. It was posted on June 24th of 2017. I had just graduated from high school about a month before, and Rachel had just quit her job, and me and her started doing YouTube full time. And we started the endeavor to have daily warrior cat speed paints, which we did successfully do for about a year, at least for all of the leaders of the clans. But since then, we have kind of drifted off into not posting quite as regularly as we would like. Luckily, we have Pinktober this month to help us create a lot of fun stuff for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the recreation of this art piece. So maybe you guys can see how Rachel's style has evolved over the last 3 years. As my sister works on today's Pinktober, I'm going to be reading to you from the book we've been reading every single day, Ravenpaw's Farewell. I'll pick up where we left off. After another uncomfortable night's sleep, this time under a bush on the riverbank, where they were disturbed by the sounds of voles plopping into the river, Ravenpaw woke at dawn and managed to catch a young fat pigeon. Riley and Bella tucked in, Bella with her eyes narrowed, as if she was making a point of showing Ravenpaw that she understood the rules about food. Watching the young cats eat, Ravenpaw felt a pang of compassion. They were so far from home, and they were being very brave considering that they were barely out of kidhood. Perhaps there was a way he could get the day off to a good start. Would you like to learn a few battle moves before we set off? I hope I can remember a few. Both cats' eyes lit up. Oh, yes, please! Meowed Bella, jumping to her paws. Real warrior moves? Riley asked, and he purred and Ravenpaw nodded. The path was wide and flat enough to make a good training ground. We'll start with the hunter's crouch, Ravenpaw explained. He dropped to his bellies, keeping his hind paws tucked underneath him. We know about that already, Riley meowed. That's what we do when we're about to pounce on something. Ravenpaw looked up at him. That doesn't have to be prey, does it? It can be a useful way to attack an enemy, especially if you're lying in wait. It can be a useful way to attack an enemy, especially if you're lying in wait. Find your balance, breathe out, then go! He sprang forward and landed almost on top of Bella. Awesome, purred Riley. Now, you try, Ravenpaw puffed, trying to ignore the stabbing pain in his belly. The young cats settled down onto their haunches and leaped forward one by one. Bella nearly fell over, and Riley didn't cover much distance, but it was a decent start. Ravenpaw dragged a stick out of the hedge. Pretend this is your enemy, he panted. I want you to land with your front paws on the back of its neck, here. He indicated to a lump on the stick. Bella did well this time, dropping down with her paws lightly on her imaginary enemy's neck. Riley stumbled as he took off and ended up breaking the stick in two. Well, at least you wounded your enemy, Ravenpaw complimented, looking down at the splintered wood. Oh, teach us something else, Bella pleaded. Okay, just one more, and then we need to set off. Let's try a front paw blow. Ravenpaw beckoned Riley with the tip of his tail. Imagine that we're face to face in battle. I'll reach up with my front paw like this, fast as I can, and bring it down straight on top of your head. If I can't reach, I can rear up on my hind legs. See how this leaves my belly exposed? You have to be quick for this move. Bella took Ravenpaw's place and lightly patted her brother's head. Too slow, Ravenpaw warned. He would have known exactly what you were going to do. Riley, you can use the duck and twist move to get out of Bella's reach. Drop sideways and tuck your legs under you. And roll out of the way. Excellent! He praised as Riley folded himself into a ball and tumbled to the edge of the path. But don't fall into the river, Ravenpaw added. Riley and Bella took turns practicing the front paw blow and duck and twist. Bella had good reach with her long legs. But Riley's broad shoulders gave him more power. And he was surprisingly fast given his sturdy build. We'll make warriors of you yet, Ravenpaw exclaimed. Good work! Riley looked at him, his flanks heaving. That was fun! I can't wait for our first battle! Bella mewed. Ravenpaw shook his head. Never wish yourself into a fight, he murmured. It will come soon enough. For a moment, he thought of Violet. How terrified she would be to know that her kits were preparing for danger. Well, it's better to be prepared, Ravenpaw told himself. Come on, you two. Let's keep going. He flicked his tail and the two cats fell in behind him. Well, that's where I'm going to be stopping our reading from Ravenpaw's Farewell for today. Let's check out the finished recreation of our artwork from 2017, Meeting the Girlfriend. So here is the finished recreation of the artwork we made 3 years ago, of Cloudtail introducing to his mother his new girlfriend. Before we go into any more detail, let's first take a look at the artwork from 2017. I still really love this piece and the expression on Princess's face is priceless. But I think Rachel's style has really evolved and I love the way on the new artwork that she did Cloudtail's fluffiness of his face. He really looks like more of a cloud boy. I think Rachel's also really improved on her facial expressions. I like how Brightheart is just kind of clenching her jaw like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Why did you bring me here? And Princess, of course, is just like, what the heck? This girl's missing half her face. Is that the life I sent my beautiful cloud floof into? Is that gonna happen to his beautiful face? I do believe Cloudtail retains his purity and floofiness without ever getting a scar in his life, but I could be wrong. One thing I really appreciate about the new artwork is all the added texture to the background. I think it looks so cool. Let us know down below in the comments section what you think of Rachel's recreation 3 years later. Up here on the screen right now, we have 10 examples of how you guys have improved as artists over on Amino. You guys smell that? I think it's improvement. Honestly, posts like this are some of my favorites to see over on Amino. It's so cool to see with a bit of practice and over a span of time, a lot of you have improved as artists. Keep up the great work, guys. You're all so talented. If you want to take part in Pinktober, then just make a post with the hashtag Pinktober2020 and post it on my Amino, PinkBunnyGirl43 official Amino. Tomorrow's prompt is to combine 2 warrior cat designs to make a new character. As always, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Well, until tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys!